Welcome to Sunday Night Live with Judy K here on Facebook, and I'm also on YouTube. Please go to YouTube if you like to see these videos. Now, why am I saying go to YouTube? I've been talking for a long time about getting something new started, and now the new year's coming in, and this is where I'm going to do it. So become a YouTube channel member. It's Judy K Psychic Medium Official. But let's get to tonight. Tonight is Sunday, December the 14th, 2025. I cannot believe how fast this year has gone. It's nice to see everybody out and about and doing things again that they haven't done for the past years. I mean, it does put a lot of traffic on the road, but it looks like life is getting back to normal. So I'm glad you're joining me here. I hope you've been having a wonderful time. And if you are in the area that got the snow like we did here in New Jersey, I hope you enjoyed it from your living room window, looking out or in it, whatever makes you happy. All right. So as you know, we're going to be doing the 3-card tarot pull a little later. And you do have to put it in the comments that you'd like to be included. Now, remember, if you won in the past 3 weeks, you're not qualifying for this. You have to wait 3 weeks and then you can jump back and get it again. Hi, everybody. Oh my gosh, everybody's coming in. That's nice. Well, I don't think I'm going against the Eagles this week. But anyway, glad to have you. Wait until you hear our subject matter that we're going to have for tonight. And I'm actually going to tell you now a little earlier than I usually do. This happens to us, and it's happened to each one of you. It's happened to you either at work, it's happened to you at home. Sometimes it happens with relatives, sometimes it happens with friends. Sometimes it just happens. What I'm going to be talking about tonight is basically nasty people. Now, the world's full of them. We try not to be. And what makes us better is we literally try not to be. Now, I'm not saying that we go through times where maybe we did speak a little sharp to someone, or we gave somebody, we didn't give them the attention that we should have. But I'm talking about some people. So I'm actually going to be talking about souls tonight, soul connections. So connections that can come once in a lifetime with a person, or you're connected and you have a lifetime of this. And I hope not. I hope none of you on here does. But that's what the subject matter is tonight. So it's very informative, okay? And I'm going to hopefully tell you how to live through it without getting harmed with your feelings. Okay, so I did the 3-card tarot pull, remember? And this is going to be coming up soon too. My next expo is at the New Jersey Convention Center, and it's March 27th, 28th, and 29th, but we'll talk about that later. If you're not on my email list, please private message me, or you can email me and give me your email address, and any kind of notification, you'll get it in your emails. Now, if anyone knows me, you know I do not send out a lot of emails. So don't think you're going to get bombarded. You certainly will not. If you ever want to come off of it, you just let me know. Okay, if you'd like to schedule a private reading, a private past life regression, a psychic party at your location, a healing, any of the modalities that I offer, you can go on my website, which is down below here, and you can see everything that I offer, and you can schedule an appointment. Either coming into my office, my Cherry Hill office, you can schedule an appointment for a Zoom, a FaceTime, a phone. Past life regressions are not offered by phone, though. All right, they are video only or in office. All righty. Now, gift certificates are available, and it is not too late. So if you like a gift certificate, let me know, and we can email one out to you, okay? And it's very nice, and you can actually email that to the recipient. Okay, this week's prayer list, and wait until you hear that. Now, you know Andrew is doing, and I forgot to mention him. I forgot to mention Kufu and Kaffer. What am I thinking? All right. Andrew's at his other location, and he's running all this with all the nice, words at the top and the bottom. John is down the hall with Gracie. Now, this past Friday, John fractured his ankle. Yes, he did. And I took him to urgent care. He has an appointment at the orthopedist on Thursday. So please keep him in your prayers, because if anybody here knows John, John's not happy sitting around not doing anything. And that's what he's been doing this weekend. So please pray for my sake also that he gets better quickly. I got a message from one of my clients, I'm not going to mention her name. I should, but I'm just not right now. But she has a friend, and she just told me today, this poor woman, Debbie Mazur, has been unresponsive since June. So please pray for her besides John, okay? Yeah, unresponsive. That's not good. All right. So please pray that she can come out of it and or whatever the Lord wants. Okay. Also, please pray for Marianne Corby, Michael Razzano, Carmen Tumaine, Sandy Coster, Tara Chaffee, and Tim Merrick and Dee Gusha. But also Haley, remember I told you last week, Haley is Andrew's sister. She was in rehab. Now she's back in the hospital. They are still giving her tests for everything. Please pray for her. She's only in her 20s. Not that that matters. I mean, we're all young at heart. But the thing is, we got to get her on her own feet and get going, okay? Because that's the way life should be for somebody that young. Now, we're going to start in, remember, now, you can get on YouTube Live. You can still type in the comments there. Remember, I try not to read the comments too much while I'm doing this because then I get off subject. So remember, we're going to do the tarot cards in a little bit, and then we're going to do the healing. But right now, put your questions there. If you tell me in your questions, I read them. I can add to it to the next live and answer them then. Yeah, it's a shame. So thank you all for the prayers. I always say this is such a nice group of people we have here on our Facebook Lives and on YouTube. Remember, it's Judy K, Psychic Medium Official. All righty. Now, tonight's subject, let's get to it. What I titled it in a way is when someone is nasty. There's a difference between nasty and mean. It winds up getting the same point across, but I'm talking about the people that are just nasty about everything. Sometimes they will attack people. Sometimes they will attack that person personally. Sometimes they'll attack that person in a roundabout way just by saying something, and it doesn't even have to be a lot. I'm sure you've heard it. Somebody might say, yeah, her. Oh, him. That's not nice. That's nasty. Now, we're here on earth. Remember, I've answered this before. Whenever a client or anyone I meet asks me, why am I here? What am I supposed to be doing? So what they're actually asking is, my life, why am I in this life and what am I here to do? I get that question all the time. And my answer all the time is, we're all here to love and help one another. Now, there's other things that we're here to do. But if you get down where you have to say the specifics, we're all here to help and love one another. Think of it this way. When you're a baby and you're taking care of your baby, and the baby's a new baby and an older baby as it goes on, what do you do with that baby? Your inner feelings is to love, help, and nurture. Same thing. Hey, when you get married, what do? Love, help, and nurture, right? Right, ladies? So it's this, and gentlemen do it too, don't get me wrong. But that's what we're all here for. What do we all need? We all need love, we need nurturing, we need help, and we need positivity. So that's what we're supposed to do. So while I'm here and talking about this subject, it did come up, it came up this week, and I thought, well, this is a good subject to talk on. Because I've encountered it many times in my life, and sometimes in family members, sometimes not family members. It can come in any aspect. So how do they get punished? I mean, when somebody does something to somebody else, the first thing that all right, let's put it this way, the victim, the innocent victim, first thing is that, I've got to get back at that person. I'm going to tell them off. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to tell somebody else how mean they are. What does that get you? Doesn't get you anything. You don't have to tell somebody how mean somebody else is, because guess what? If they have done any kind of work, or if they've been with this person, they're going to know they're mean. So why blow the bugle? They've already sang their own song, right? So What you have to say here is, yeah, I'm not going to do anything. And, I have people that are on here, people that are Christian, people that are spiritual, people that might come on here and they might be Wiccans, they might do anything. But no, it's not time to go out. I'm going to do bad juju. I'm going to do this. No, 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 no. Just keep smiling. Did they hurt you? Yeah, they hurt you. But guess what? Yeah, like Elsa, Frozen, just let it go. Let it go. But here, this is something you might not have thought of. Well, Gracie must have thought of it because I hear her down the hallway barking at her daddy. You have to realize if someone is that mean and that nasty, and as I said, they're everywhere. For 1 minute, and we're going to pause for a minute after I say this. What hell is it to be in their head? To be them? Think about that. So now all the stuff that they do, they had to take it from a little grain of sand, keep feeding it and feeding it and feeding it until it gets this big. And then they either go talk to other people about you, okay? Or they set you up or they do something. I wouldn't want to be a person like that. I don't have enough time. I have time to do things that will help nurture, love people. I'm not here to suppress anyone or to be vindictive or anything like that. But think about how their brain works and how negative the brain is. So basically, because they're going to go to hell. My God, their life is already hell. Listen to what's going on. This for 1 second. Think about what's going on in their head. That's hell. Right? They hurt people. You're right, Adriana. So basically, they're causing their own unhappiness. They're causing it. So let it go. Don't let that stuff bother you. Be bigger than that. Yeah, hurt people, hurt people. You could say, yeah, that's true too. I'm not going to say that's not true. But Adriana, I know people that don't hurt, that they're just that nasty. And what it comes from is when we're all born, we all know we have spirit guides that come with us and we have a guardian angel. Guardian angel does a lot, but not really too chatty. But the whole thing is, it's our soul comes in here. God already knows our soul. Remember, I knew you from before you were in the womb. All right? So we are who we are before we come in and before we take our first breath in this lifetime. And maybe you were nasty then. Maybe you were nice now. But yeah, sticks and stones, you're right, Carmen. But the whole thing is that soul that came in still wanted to feel negative. You can change. You can change to a certain idea about it. I could feel say I'm just going to say, for instance, I could feel really angry at someone and just say, well, I'm not talking to them anymore and things like that. I could see not talking to them because, one, you're not setting yourself up for more of the same stuff, but I'm not going to do anything mean. But mean people will purposely run faster and jump higher to get to you to be more mean. See how that is? It's rough. So what I'm trying to tell you here is, and maybe this is a good time to say it, because remember with Thanksgiving, people said, so you don't have, remember, what is that joke on Facebook? To save money on Christmas, it's Thanksgiving, start your family arguments now or whatever, which is wrong, but it's the same thing. Should you protect yourself? God will protect you. Spirit will protect you. You don't have to protect yourself. But what you do is just get out of the circus. All right. Take care of yourselves. I want you to enjoy this holiday season. Be happy. And remember, going to the stores, people with parking spots and stuff like that. We're here to love and help one another. All righty. Okay. So I hope I helped you. Spirit told me to speak about this tonight, and I gladly did. So remember, their biggest punishment is nothing that you can do. Their biggest punishment is being in their own brain. Let me say that again. Their biggest punishment is having to live in their own brain. So be happy. Nobody on here I know. Devious people try, yeah, of the bright people. That's true. That is true. But the whole thing is just be nice and love one another. Okay? So it's tarot pull time. Let's see who got picked tonight. Stephanie Coffee, you're a winner. And I just spelled your name wrong. I know how to spell it. All right, Christy Mason. And Deb Prezanto. Okay, the three winners, Stephanie Coffey, Christy Mason, and Deb Prezanto. Now remember, you do have to type in the comments. You have to type in it soon. I need to know if you want general, if you want to know finances, career, love, romance, whatever, let me know and we'll take it from there. And I talked about the snow when we started, and I have clients. In fact, Stephanie, when she comes to see me, she comes. I think it's Colorado, Stephanie. I don't know, but people come in. Sometimes they fly Minnesota. I've had people fly in to see me on a lot of different, you know, to come into the office and see me. So I think from looking at the map, I think almost everybody got snow. Okay. All right. I got you, Stephanie. Finances. Deb wants general. Christy Mason. Oh, she wants general too. Oh, my goodness. You ladies, you're all on time. Thank you so much. It makes my job easier. All right. Let me get the cards set, and then we're going to do the healing. And I should see you next Sunday, even though it's getting so close to Christmas, but I will be here. Las Vegas. That's right. Yeah. Viva Las Vegas. All right. Here we go. All right, Stephanie, you're first, Spirit says. Okay. Oh. Okay. Hold on. Hold on, Stephanie. There we go. Okay. I got it close to you got four cards. Because okay, well that's nice. Okay. All right, Stephanie. Things have been good for you. Spirit says, no, this is for finances. Things have been good for you. It doesn't mean you have, the extra money to buy a yacht or anything, but things have been good for you. And Spirit also says you've acquired a lot of the things that you wanted to acquire. But now that I actually see and I understand why they were giving me such a hard time with pulling the third and the fourth card is because it actually shows a couple. So I'm going to say this is your husband and you. What I have is the King of Cups, excuse me, and I have the Queen of Wands. So this says when it comes to finances, it gives you an answer, but it doesn't give you, I might have to pull another one for this one, but it gives you an answer, but it's not like a final answer. What it's saying is be happy with what you got, what you already have, what you've already accumulated, the wealth you've already accumulated. They're not saying make that work though. That's why I'm saying this doesn't seem finished to me. They're not saying make it work. They're saying you're fine. Okay, all right, I'm already getting that. Okay, I got it. All right, I pulled the other card, and it was right next to these. I think they wanted me to take a handful. So basically what it said, continue finances, continue with what you want, still be careful, don't be crazy about it, but still have your playtime. The last card I picked is like playtime, play money. So play, it doesn't mean because you're out there in Las Vegas either, but it's saying play, but don't play crazy, okay? Does Spirit show me a windfall coming in? No, it doesn't show me that. But what it shows, you are comfortable. And really, in a way, this is a nice, happy, comfortable. It's not comfortable like you got a roof over your head. This is comfortable. You're fine. Spirit says, just be smart about finances. That's all they're saying. The Lord takes care of you. They said, just do it that way. All right. Let me see. Now we either have Christy or Deb Pranzato. Okay. This is Deb's cards. All right, Deb. Okay, this is what they're saying. What they're talking about, the world was good to you. Everything was covered with the world, but now I see a problem. So the problem now is saying that you've got too much on your mind. You will be fine, but what's going to happen here? Wait a minute, Spirit. This must be extra card live. Now I'm supposed to pick another one for dead too. So just realize what you have, okay, that shows that you're going through a time here, but oh, you're going to get through it. Okay. Actually, they had me pick two. This what they're playing with us today. I saw a man. There was a man in the beginning of your cards, the King of Wands. I don't know where he came in at, but this is like covering you. So don't worry, you're covered. Someone's taking care of you. You got all this going in your head. Realize you will make it through the crocodile season, and because you know me with my Egyptian cards, you see the crocodile and the crocodile. You're getting through it. This is the devil card. And remember what I told she, but Deb took my tarot card class years ago. Remember what I said about the devil card? It's the chains that bind, okay? But the chains that bind will be fine. All right, sweetheart, you take care. All right, Christy Mason, I'm suspecting this is yours. You're the last one. Hold on. All right, Christy. All right, Christy, you try to make things as harmony as possible. Like it's just harmony. You tried, but you've had to do everything yourself, is what it's saying, because you have the magician card, you have the three of cups followed by the magician, but that's all because everything's going as well as it's done because of you. The thing is, start getting mad. This is what the card says. Start getting mad. Now I know if you take what I said as the subject matter tonight and you do the card points, but the whole thing is you say, this is what I say, it's the Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords has something to say. This is not somebody coming at you, this is you to them. So say, look, I've done this, I need some help here. You start using your mouth nicely and lovingly, but use your mouth to get the thoughts right. I've done all this. You start, they're telling me to tell you to start shaking the cage. All right, but you'll be fine. I'm going to pull one more card for you because everybody else got one at least. All right. Oh, this is good because now I got the Empress card, which is what they were telling me, and is yeah, you got to start reading people the riot act, and basically it said that you'll have harmony after that. Okay, and who does not want harmony? Harmony is one of the best things in life. Okay, oh yeah, you know what? He went when we first started dating. He had a trip to Las Vegas that was already set. I've never been to Las Vegas with him. I haven't been to Las Vegas since probably about 1978. I mean, no, 1978. What the heck am I talking? 1998, I believe I was in Vegas last. Yeah, that would be nice. It'd be nice to catch up with you. All right, so let's get ready for the healing because I think, hey, we all need healing. All right, so here we go. Remember, relax. I need the blood to be loosey goosey. If you'd like a private tarot card reading or a psychic medium reading or a healing in my office, remember to go to judyk.net, just like it has below here. And you can get on my website and choose what you want and send me an email through there and we'll get you all set up. All right, so let's go for the healing now. All right, and just relax that breathing. Oh, Jen Sanchez, I am so sorry. I just realized Spirit just told me that I forgot to put Aurora on the prayer list. Everybody, remember last week, Aurora, she broke something, Jen. I forget what did she, was Aurora? Yeah, what did she get? She broke, I thought she broke a bone. Um, uh, huh. I don't know, but anyway, I'll put her in next week's. I'm sorry about that. I meant to do it. Sometimes if I walk away from the computer, it doesn't get on there. All right, so here we go. Let's do the healing, and we'll throw in for Aurora also. Hope she's feeling better. That kid, poor little cutie pie. All right, here we go. And just relax. That's it, and just accept. Just accept all that healing. And the healing is coming in for you to feel more relaxed. Feel everybody's eyebrows just kind of like letting loose. That's it. That's it. And working in your arms, working in your stress areas. Somebody's having a problem with their feet. I actually believe it's at the bottom of their feet. Spirit sending healing to them now. but healings, but spirit ascending, tranquility across the airwaves here. Feel it pulling back. Feel it pulling back. And everyone exhale, release, and open your eyes. Well, thank you. Thank you for joining in. And I'm getting something. Jen, what happened to her, honey? I forgot. Did she break something last week? Or was it sprained? I forget. I'm old. I'm not supposed to remember things. All right. Anyway, we'll get it. She'll put it on here later. So anyway, y'all take care. Thank you for joining me. Now on YouTube, after we stop, it's going to take about an hour before it's back up. But always, you can come back on here on Facebook, or you can come back on in YouTube, and you can get the healing again if you like it. All right, take advantage of that. All right. Well, thank you so much, and I will see you next Sunday. All right. Take care. Bye for now.